Hello again. Just a quick intro. The one I did for the other video wasn't very good. The light was getting low and I kind of rushed it, so this is better. It's a lot nicer day. Anyway, I just want to mention these first 5 videos are a trip I took into Colorado and New Mexico. And the whole thing is in order from my trip from first day to last, but each day was something different. And so I cut it down to where each day was a different video because there's something different in every one. That way there's a whole different subject for each video. And I don't like long videos. I try to keep these under a half an hour. And so I hope you watch them. Hope you enjoy them. Just driving down the road and saw this big fella. It's real common to see them crossing the roads out here. I've passed a few of them because it's a gravel road and dusty, and by the time I turn around they're gone. But this time I was watching, and this guy, just another beauty. Look at him, just making his way across the road, no big deal. Not worried about me at all. I think he's just like the one I saw yesterday. Maybe it's the same one. Probably not. He's kind of getting into the grass now. Look at this though. People think Kansas is flat. This is Colorado. Comanche National Grassland, more like cactus land. Comes a car, it's going to get noisy and a little smoky, dusty.
What he's doing, he's kind of wandering back and forth looking for something. Now he stopped and looking at me. It's morning, so he's casting a nice long shadow. There's a good look at him though. Oh, another one right next to him. Maybe there's a nest near here. There's two of them right in a row. This one looks bigger. And there's my size 14, so you can see how big he is. His buddy's still over there. Well, they've reached a fence they can't pass over. He's going to go over to the cow poop. And now he's coming back. Well, there he goes, off into the land of cow poop and cactuses, whatever he's got going on. Don't know where the other one went. He's off in the grass here, I guess. But we've seen some tarantulas finally. Another beautiful day in Colorado morning. Had a slight little bit of rain last night, no big deal, but here we are in southwest Colorado. There's nothing. Again, this is called the Colorado National Grassland. It's open range, so there's cows everywhere, and cattle guards on the road. And nothing else. Nothing else. And here's another one. Boy, the roads are just crawling with these guys this morning. Literally. Look at this. Same variety. I don't know the differences. I know there's a lot of different ones, but it's the same. This is the same one of the last ones I've seen. Nice though, very nice. Big guys, look at that footprint next to him. Just casually crossing the road for whatever reason. It's supposed to be called the Great Migration, where they're looking for mates this time of year. big festival in town, La Junta. I may get there, I may not, I'm not sure. But yeah, same deal. It's a little grassier here. Not as many cactus, but same thing. I'm not gonna wait for this guy. He's got a lot to navigate there, so I'll move on. And while we're at it, might as well get one more. I'm not sure if my autofocus is working. Maybe it is here, but where there's grass and stuff, I think it focuses on the wrong thing, but this is looking pretty good. This guy's not even crossing the road. He's heading down the road. He's going that way. A little big of a hurry compared to the other ones. These guys are really cool. I mean, 4 or 5 inches long, curled up like that. I imagine if they straighten their legs out, it's a lot longer. Well, this has been good. I thought I was going to have to get out into the fields and look for their nests, and I was planning on doing that, but I don't have to. They're right on the roads. Comes another car. It might get dusty again. Nope, they're coming over to look at the spider with me. Do some tricks. There you go. Oh. There you go. His back legs. There. Nah, I'm just annoying him now. Yeah, that's the thing. If you don't like spiders, even the small ones, this kind of thing would freak you out just because they're so quick.
Yeah.
Almost like he's coming after me. I think I'll see what he does. Yep, just ignores me.
Like there's no pattern to their movement. It's just not wandering.
There's not, yeah. They'll cross the road and then go into the woods, and I've seen them just kind of do circles. Now this guy's went down the road. I don't know what the purpose is other than mating. Yeah, maybe if he happens to come across something to eat. It's cool watching them navigate through the grass, though, because each one of their legs moves a piece of the grass.
Oh, really? So it's just like a big pod.
Yeah. I just like how casual they are, you know. Like I said, the little ones will run quicker. These guys just doing their thing. Well, this makes number 5. I haven't even got to go out of my way to find these guys. They're just crawling down the roads this morning. There's 3 young people were here at the last stop, and they were really nice and cool, and casual, and one of them was really interested, and he got down there and got close to him. But yeah, still the same type, same colors, which isn't a big deal because he's still just a beautiful creature. Hope this looks good. The shadow's kind of dark. It's hard to tell through the viewfinder on the camera, but you need to see this in real life, though. Get out here and do some tarantula hunting, because this is cool. There he is. Looking right in his face. Hope my autofocus is working. Anyway, I'll bet there's more on the way out. I'm going that way. Lost him. And for the heck of it, there's one just casually crossing the main highway into town, the asphalt road. Just no hurry at all. Just taking his sweet time. He might get squished. I haven't seen any squished ones, but just casually crossing a busy highway. Well, not so busy this morning, but it will be. So it's about a 24-mile trip from the campsite to the main road going into town. And I saw there's 5 of them on the roads, and then one that I was driving too fast to stop for. So you figure that's an average of over 1 every 5 miles. Can't help but wonder how many are traveling this every single day. If you set up time-lapse cameras or something, there's got to be, I don't know. I mean, I just saw 5 of them, and just makes you wonder how many are out here on a regular basis. So you don't need to go hunting through the cactuses looking for their holes. You can just drive them down the road and see plenty of them.
I had to get in the car because it's pretty windy out there. But this is Trinidad, Colorado. The last stop before you get to New Mexico. That's where I'm on my way. And you can see the difference between this and just 80 miles away in La Junta, where all the tarantulas were in the desert and the grassland. Here we've got nice trees and pines and green trees, and cottonwoods are turning yellow, so it's looking good. That big peak in the background that I showed you is on the Santa Fe Trail. That was the thing they were looking for when they were coming this way. That peak, I can't think of its name, but they were looking for that, and they knew they were on the way, and we're about to go over the pass. I filmed a couple of things on the way. The small town of Model or Model, whatever it was, that sort of ghost town. I don't think it's an actual ghost town. Saw some mailboxes and a dog barked when I went through, so somebody's living there. But there's so much stuff on the way. That's one of the routes from the Santa Fe Trail. I've stopped there so many times at so many other places and looked at it, and there's so many old buildings and crumbled buildings, and there's ruts along the way, wagon ruts, a couple of places. There's a couple of routes that come down here, and I've been to both of them. But that would make this video a lot longer than it already is, and I still have a couple of places to go. So that's one for another time. You could make a whole series of videos on the Santa Fe Trail when you get to Santa Fe, New Mexico, all the museums and places to go there. But that's not what we're doing this time. We're going somewhere else, and we'll be there tomorrow. It's morning in New Mexico. Sun's coming up. A little frost on the windshield. It's colder than I thought, but it's not bad, really. Can't see my breath. But yeah, it's a nice place, beautiful area. In the Rocky Mountains, you know, the very, very lowest part, but you know, it's a state park. It's not so bad. The people were quiet. They were down by 9 o'clock. I got a good spot here, but you have to make reservations, and things are so busy these days after the COVID. Camping went crazy. Camper prices went crazy. Everybody's doing it now. There's mile-long lines to get in. You have to make reservations just to get into some state parks. This one you can show up and maybe get a spot, but when I reserved online, there were only 2 available, so I don't like that. But this part of the New Mexico, there just aren't a whole lot of places to camp. There's not a whole lot to do. There's a few things. There's not a whole lot of, in fact, there's no free camping. I don't know of any place around here. There's hiking trails here. Ran into a guy, said he definitely saw a bear, and the state park people know about him. He's a big bear, but he didn't bother anybody. But still, nice place, nice views, nice trails. I've got grass and trees and big valley right there. So we're gonna go do a couple of things today, have some fun, and you know how quiet it is. Just listen to that. There's nothing. That's the best part about it. That's why I do what I do, in case anybody wonders. People have asked before, what do you do when you go to Colorado? And I've said, I just go out there and sit and breathe the air. And I don't anymore. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with just being here and breathing the air? I found a whole lot of things to do, and that's what I'm going to do from now on. All the Indian sites, the ancient sites, the dinosaur sites, whatever I can find. There's so much out here. There's more than I'll ever be able to do. But this is why, right here. A good night's sleep in a comfortable place, and this is quiet. This is why. Hello everybody, this is my good friend Dale. I met him here in New Mexico at this campsite, and we have a lot in common. We live in our car, we travel in our car, we sleep in it, we enjoy it. We like being in places like this, as beautiful as it is, and he's a really cool guy.
Yeah, so I decided I was going to come down here a couple of weeks ago, and I didn't want to make it too complicated. It was the end of my work month, and I was like, I threw a few things in the cooler for a couple of meals and change of clothes, and that's about it. And did the drive down here, and didn't make it too complicated. Didn't want that to be the reason I didn't come down here. So I think sometimes we can make camping and getting out here real complicated, but if we minimize that, I think we're breaking down barriers of why we're coming out here. And once you get out here, you're so glad that you did. So
see, and that's what I've told people too. You don't have to complicate it with, complicated showers and toilets and a lot of clothes and a lot of food. We're the same. We don't eat a lot out here. We don't make food a big deal. We're just glad to be here. There's elk down there making their noises, and he ran into a bear once a couple of years ago, right in the same spot. Yeah. So it's just all about experiencing nature and getting out here and enjoying it and making it simple and just living the life.
Yeah, and I just say, if you ever wanted to try to do it yourself, just get out there, make some minimal plans of what you need, and then just try it with that, and then you can know what you need going forward, and keep keep building on that. Sometimes you'll need more, sometimes you'll need less, but just get out there. That's the main thing.
Yeah, he's in a Toyota 4Runner. I'm in a Ford Edge. We just have the basic things that we need, and it's as simple as that. There's people here in Class A RVs, and that's fine if they want that. We have simple cooking system. We eat sandwiches. We just make it as simple as possible, but that's not the reason we're here, to eat and build a fire. We're here to experience nature and enjoy it.
Yeah, I agree. I have no build. I didn't build a platform in the back of my vehicle. I went out and bought 1.5-inch memory foam, folded it over so it's 6 inches thick. I bought a cheap fleece sleeping bag, zipped it all up in there. That's my mattress. I sleep on that. It's more comfortable than my bed at home. And then I have all my gear on the side, on the other side, and it works great for me. So
good. I've met a couple of people like him along the way. I didn't get him on video, so hopefully one day Dale will see himself on YouTube.
Yeah. Get out there.
Once again, this is where we are. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you liked it, hit the like button. Please subscribe. And here's a couple more you can watch in the meantime. The next one should be out in a few days. Thanks. Bye.